Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Doki Oki. I'm Krissy, and I'm here with Oliver.
Objection.
We are playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, my favorite trilogy series. There's actually a lot of games to this series.
It sounds like an expanded universe.
Oh, yeah. There's, like, the attorney investigations with one of the characters, and there's, like, Apollo Justice down the road. There's so much.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so we're going to be going into new game. Yes, we want to play this game.
Play it.
And here we go. This guy right here, his smile is kind of creepy. He's just like, nee.
There's a nice third eye mole, too.
Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. You want to play? Stop asking.
I'm more interested in the guy with all the bling on the right-hand side. What's going on with that, dude?
What isn't going on with these characters? Gasp, gasp.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's bleeding ketchup out of her brain hole.
Murder.
Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. But I've got to find somebody to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. You a sneaky, sneaky boy.
It's not very good at planning murders.
No.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Boy, am I nervous.
Right?
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. She giving us eyes?
Thanks.
What's going on?
What's going on here, madam? Thanks.
Winky wink.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. It's just an accident waiting to happen.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out in any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over!
Legasp? Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
Sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick!
Oh no.
He's sparkly. He's got glitter in his eyes. No wonder he's tearing up. Look at him. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
Bad
Give me
client.
the sentence. I'm afraid. I ain't afraid to die. You literally hired us. Sir, dude. This ain't okay. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I am finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Well, you just said you did. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, you.
I don't understand.
I mean, we're going now. Bye. I mean, you didn't want. You wanted to die, so you know. Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Is his name really BUTZ, or is that like a nickname?
It might. I think it is actually his name. I think a lot of the names in this game are puns or in reference to something. So there's gonna be some wacky names that you're gonna see.
It's just an unfortunate name.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. She bleeded the tomato juice all over the floor. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry BUTZ.
Dun dun dun.
I can't say that name without laughing.
No.
My best friend since grade school because nobody else would talk to me.
With the Z, too. It couldn't even be like BUTTS or something.
At least his parents didn't call him Harry.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean, at that point, though, is it really that much worse?
I mean, yeah. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's had a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, he's a defense attorney's nightmare.
Yeah.
It's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart.
Oh, the butts.
And I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, Phoenix.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 2. Dun dun.
Look, all those... The jury is all the same guy, but like...
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry BUTZ.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
He nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
A little bit. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
He says he's guilty. Case closed?
Case closed.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
He's not very confident.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Nobody said there'd be an IQ test. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Well, I think we all very much know who it is at this point.
That's an easy one, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah. We're best friends, after all. The defendant? Well, that's Larry BUTZ, Your Honor.
Correct. Good job. I'm proud of you. Just keep your wits about you. You'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times.
Yeah, as a good attorney would.
Wait. Uh-oh. No, Nick, why?
Oh, seriously?
No way, I forgot. I'm drawing total blank.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
Oh, I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed on the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Poor Mia.
No.
So, let's see.
She's got it rough.
Okay, so... Cindy. Autopsy report, 10 of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to the blunt trauma. Let's press R.
What is that flan thing next to it?
Attorney.
Oh, it's a bed.
It's the attorney's bag.
I thought it was a fancy flan.
Fantasy flan. Okay, so we got Mia Fey here. She's 27. Chief attorney at Fey & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney.
Deepest voice in the biz.
Cindy Stone. That's her name.
Okay.
Age
cool.
22. This victim in this case is a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Then we've got Larry BUTZ, age 23. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school.
And if you look at 3 to the side, it looks like a butt.
Then we've got Winston Payne. Aged 52, the prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across.
Oh,
pretty
painful.
much. That's pretty much the sum of it here. All right.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
It's Cinder Block.
Cinder blocks.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit with a blunt object. We just read about that. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. Good job, I'm very proud of you. You answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
No summer school?
Mm-mm. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Aw, he's a good guy, this judge. He just wanted to make sure we were prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
You don't look relaxed. You have a small puddle underneath you, Phoenix. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what object that was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Is it like a Mandela effect? I thought the Thinker was supposed to have his fist like up against his forehead, but everybody does it wrong because we've merged universes. But I'll leave that out of it, sorry. I'm getting distracted. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue added.
The next statue that should be made is like a statue of somebody dabbing. Call it the Dabber.
The Dabber. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use this button to check the court record frequently.
Where'd that tab button come from?
Yeah, where do I press tab? Is it like on my torso or something? So you could like refer back if there's any questions or anything.
Absolutely. We
Okay,
have
cool.
full access to the court records and the profiles of all of the people that we've met over the course of this game.
Okay.
So if we need any refresher on information or anything like that, we can always refer back.
That's super because we definitely will.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution calls my first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. BUTZ, to the stand. Chief, what do we do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Larry,
GG's.
go.
Game over.
Everett, time to go home, everybody.
Yeah.
Day's done. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Wow.
If your defense attorney already knows the outcome.
Yeah.
Mr. BUTZ, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Those are all circumstances where they didn't die. Where they died, exactly.
They all died. It wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. BUTZ, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Poor Larry, he's getting like...
Is this unfortunate, Mia?
It's not unfortunate enough? Okay, let's keep going.
Oh no.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, day before the murder.
Oh, indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
As we've reiterated,
Yep.
the third time now. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Oh no. Daddies? Sugar? Larry is just getting shit on.
Oh, he is. Just like a butt.
Oh, man. Yes, older men who give them money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. Just the look on his face is killing me.
It's so sad.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Hey now. Just because she lives a certain lifestyle doesn't mean we need to put a label on her. Tell me, Mr. BUTZ, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer this question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I...
Stop him from... Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Shut up, butt.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
It actually isn't. It's very relevant.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh no.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Larry, please.
You gotta stop, man.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh gosh. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not?
Plead the fifth.
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
You see that twitch?
Larry, come on.
Oh no.
Oh, he went. What do we do?
Stop answering. Shut up, Larry.
Larry, please. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
Thank God he picked up on the cue.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that did can prove that you did go to the victim's apartment that day. Ad-libbed that a little bit.
Whoa, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body.
It better not be that Professor Plum-looking motherfucker.
Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
It is him. The audacity.
Man. Larry's not even wearing socks, man.
He's not?
He's the type of guy to dress up but wear, like, sandals.
God. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers to the victim's building. Not at the victim's building. It wasn't selling newspapers to the building. If the building is buying newspapers, there's a different problem there that we need to address. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand.
Saw it? Oh, Frank saw it? Like he's seen it. It is him! Oh, you motherfucker.
Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? I know I did him at the beginning, but just because
yeah.
you can, yeah.
Love this. Oh, yes. Yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sott, you may proceed with your testimony. Please, tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Here we go. Witness testimony.
First-hand witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
I mean, how can you tell that that's Larry? His hair looks very Super Saiyan to me.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't like Vegeta or Goku or something like that? How do you know it was our guy?
Mm-hmm. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Okay.
I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. What's a public phone? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
So he went to go to...
Are some times not adding up?
Yeah, because he's saying it was 1 p.m. But let's check the court records.
Okay. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? We told him not to tell the truth!
My bad, Larry. My bad.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Oh yeah, I guess they wouldn't, right?
The phone that Mr. Sort used was one of those. Yeah, I guess they're more electric than...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the base has to be powered on, I guess. I don't know.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from about 12 noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Okay, 12 noon to 6 p.m. He called at 1? Or tried to call at 1?
Yeah, so let's take a look at the court record real quick, because I want to see that autopsy report. Time
of death 4 to 5. Wait, that doesn't add up at all.
Yeah, there was like, what's that 3-hour window?
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's like time of death isn't an exact science, but still, like...
That's a big window, I feel like. Yeah.
Huge discrepancy.
30 from noon to about 6 p.m. So yeah, the 5 p.m.'s not the issue. It's around the 1 to 4 that's the issue.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Alrighty.
Red text.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying? Phoenix! Come on!
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Well, I mean, he's Larry BUTZ, so it sort of goes either way. Exclamation points! How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
We already spotted one. Oh, yeah.
First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it into the witness' faces.
Rub it directly into his face.
Wipe the butts, right? Wipe the butts.
Oh, okay. Oh man, Phoenix, are you sure you're ready?
Open the court record tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Where's this tab button you keep mentioning?
Yeah. Is it like my left nipple or something? I'm poking, nothing's happening.
Here we go. Okay, so now the account, as he said it, is going door to door.
Going door to door, selling subscriptions. Mm-hmm. So that's all fine.
Then he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Looked inside the apartment, saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I mean, she could have just been asleep. It looked like she was sipping soup off the floor. I mean, what do you know?
Ragu.
I quailed.
I quailed. Right?
Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Which, when did the power go out?
According to electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from around 12 o'clock to 6 p.m. So while it would have made sense that the phone wasn't working, he's still a little early, it feels like.
Yeah.
So, but I guess we'll get into that at some point.
Okay.
Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay.
And that's the wrong part.
We can press to get more information if we need it. So is there anything out of here that's questionable, you think? Should we press the 1 o'clock?
Yeah. I guess that's the most obvious one so far.
1 p.m., are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Gee, Mia, if you wanted to take over the case, why don't you?
She likes watching.
Alrighty. So, since we already know what that is, we'll just present the autopsy report.
Yeah, get wrecked.
There it goes. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes in the time of death at some point after the... Let me redo that. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. You're so funny, Phoenix. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh, he's sweating.
Oh, that. Oh,
This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. He was exactly sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Shut. Why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Yeah, we're getting him.
Wait, I remember now.
Oh, jeez.
Would you care to give your testimony again? New testimony?
I guess he's revising what he said.
Oh, come on.
The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a taped program. Wait a minute, but the power was out.
I know, right?
You liar!
They get caught in a lie, and it's just... it snowballs.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
You're a bad liar, dude.
He is bad.
He's really bad.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, we're gonna cross-examine his face off.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Sir. You a bold-faced liar.
Wiggly liar.
Oh, you see when I found a body, I heard the time. I am kind of curious about this one, though. He said he heard the time, but let's just press it to see. He said heard, not saw. Yes, heard. Oh, God.
All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else. Least of all, my watch. You had a watch?
You couldn't look at your watch at the time? Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. This voice.
I love that objection.
The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
Aw, man. I took his side.
3 hours off.
His voice saying the time is probably coming from the television. That could be one possibility, but I think he mentioned something.
Well, we could...
The victim must have been watching a video or tape program, so it could be either one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably that, because no power.
Yeah. So we'll do the blackout record.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. Prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sot? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Of course you do, because you're lying. Lying sack of boogers.
Yeah, wait, I remember now.
You see his eyes roll to the back of his head.
I think his hair came off, too. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Really?
These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Harming?
That, and you seem rather distraught. Oh, that, and you seem rather distraught. Sorry. The other voices. Yeah. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
It's a bit delayed of a response.
Oh. Very well, Mr. Sot. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
God, they're giving him a third round.
I know. So many chances.
Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Get it? Saw it?
Convenient that you suddenly didn't hear it, that you saw it.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
How would you have known unless you were in the apartment? Yeah. How would you have known what the murder weapon was unless you were in there?
God, so obvious. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Come on, Judge.
Common sense, come on.
I'll let it pass. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
All right. Gladly.
Okay, what do we have that... Do we have any info on the clock? On the murder weapon? Oh, yeah, we do have it.
Yeah, statue.
Rather heavy.
In the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy.
It does have a digital display on it.
It does. Blunt trauma. It doesn't really say anything else.
Huh. That's gonna be hard to refute then.
Alrighty, so we'll go back and I guess we'll have to start pressing now, just to see what other information we can drag out of him. Actually, I didn't hear, I saw it, so let's press this. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I could see how you'd be a little doubtful.
A little doubtful.
I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment. The table clock. Why did they draw a notice to that?
A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, okay.
How would you have known, though?
Yeah.
Unless you were the killer. The murder weapon?
Everybody else is calling it a statue, but...
Yeah. They didn't even bring up that it's a table clock.
Yeah.
So how would he know?
That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
You're being very suspicioso. Something's fishy here.
Yeah, definitely.
Must have been what I saw.
Is there like any more? Did the items, like, in your evidence update at all? No, it doesn't.
But I think we might have to actually present the statue on this one, just because it's what it says right here. Is it's a statue. It's not a clock.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll bring that up. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Oh, a defense attorney.
Exactly my job description.
Just answer the question, Mr. Sot.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud.
Says the time out loud.
Oh, so he heard it when he hit her with it.
I love how they have to snap his neck to tell the time.
Okay, I'll tell you.
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue.
My apologies. You're an idiot, babe. Jesus.
The best representation. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Don't you see what the problem is here?
Yeah. Nobody'd know it was a clock.
Judge, come on.
Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Mm-hmm. Huh, indeed.
Doesn't seem perturbed by this at all.
No.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment.
Yeah.
You're lying.
You're lying.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Why the fuck you lying? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
You just proved it.
Was he wearing gloves or something? It could have done, like, fingerprints or something.
Right. I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And that was the sound that you heard.
Gasp.
Oh.
Order in the court.
Oh, and you know how he said it was 1 o'clock? Didn't she just get back from, like, France the other day? Would she have taken that with her?
The clock with her?
Would she have? Maybe she got it from there.
Oh, like it was like a souvenir or something?
Could have been.
Huh.
Because then wouldn't it have been running on France time or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, shit. That's crap. I didn't even... Holy crap. I didn't even think of that. That's nuts.
What's the time difference between wherever they are in France?
Japan,
I don't even know where they
Japan
are.
and France? I don't
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in Japan or not, but I'm assuming. I don't know. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, he was wearing gloves.
Mr. Sot, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
It gets me every time that objection scream.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
It's not.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Looks like he's about to take a crap. Don't strain too hard, buddy.
Don't look, BUTZ. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw the... Ugh! Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her! He should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Wow, that's not very
Jesus.
YouTube terms of service friendly of you.
Order! Order in the YouTube court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
He's sweating.
There is a shred of evidence of supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully.
It's the clock.
Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply...
Try sounding the clock? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, it runs off batteries. What if it's not working anymore?
Try sounding the clock. Well,
Yeah, that's the next logical step.
Yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Fuck!
There's a 3-hour difference.
Oh, shit. I didn't even consider that. That's crazy.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawt heard and the actual time of death.
So that just, like, proves it.
Yeah. So, Mr. Sawt, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I think at this point, don't we have her
Her arrival?
yeah,
Yeah.
her, I forget what it's called. Her passport.
Passport, yeah.
Yeah. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, it was so close. Watch your profanity.
So she just got back, unpacked, and then that's when he took her out.
Yeah. I think
Um,
I think she might have been back almost a day before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the crucial evidence to support your claim.
This is what? Who are you to make this claim?
Whoa,
You
whose
don't
side
know
are
what
you
we
on,
have.
Judge? Supposed to be impartial. I guess he's just going with, like, bald representation.
Yes, Your Honor, you're just gonna take it lying down? Come on.
This means I can't let your innocent... this means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sott.
Are you kidding?
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Grr. You almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you.
No way!
There's nothing I can do about it now. Nick!
What? Not so fast, Mr. Sott. Mia!
Mia, I mean Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Chief, it's over. Nick! Oh my god! You give up so easy. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. We have the evidence. Do you even remember what we just looked at? Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Yeah, you got that already. Figure out the reason, and you'll have the proof. Right?
Right.
Can you think of a reason why the clock should be 3 hours slow?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Yeah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Pardon me.
Here we go.
Passport.
The passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Yoink. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Oh, so it was like on the other side of the clock. Okay.
Right. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in your apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Got him. Did he get... Oh no, it's a rabid raccoon bite. Oh god.
Holy crap. Order! Order, I say.
Those dang raccoons, man.
I don't know what happened. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry BUTZ, not guilty.
Woo!
Woo!
You ever known a
Confetti.
courtroom to throw confetti?
Fantastic. And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay!
Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
Oh.
That day, when Larry went to the apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. Uh-oh. While he was searching her place, the victim had returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh.
Oh, brutal.
She must have just gone, like, grocery shopping just after getting home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Phew. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. I just taught you how to press tab. And you were right. It is the left nipple.
What is his tab!
It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Oh,
Larry, come on! Good. Wait, no! I mean bad! Bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was at... Nah, never mind. It's probably best you stopped yourself.
Yeah. He needs to just chill on his own for a while.
Oh,
Get comfortable with himself.
For sure.
Congratulations, Harry.
She called him Harry. Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry BUTZ innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Huh?
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
The murder weapon? A present for me? I don't want it. It still has hair and pieces of brain on it. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Oh, okay. Really? You made this? I find that incredibly hard to believe. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
I completely believe it.
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she saw quite a lot in you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. So, what the heck is she talking about?
What is she talking about?
The fact that it was running on Paris time. He made it for her and she brought it with her.
Oh,
she
shit.
lugged
Okay.
that thing
God.
all the way to Paris.
I'm really slow. I didn't even consider that.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
That'd be a pain in the ass to, like, pack and take with you.
Yeah. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Yeah.
Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Well, that was
man.
a good, solid ending.
Totally. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Okay, Mia. A little sappy, right?
Mia, why you being a sapster?
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. To innocent butts.
Here, here. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry.
She's riding that Harry train real hard.
Yeah, she really is. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, a part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Aww.
Yay! And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Alright, well, I mean... Oh man, he probably paid us an exposure.
Yeah.
I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon to be at the center of another incident.
Oh no.
And I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
What? Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Cliffhangers!
Oh man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I love this game so much. This series is going to be really good.
I can see why people like it so much. I've never seen anything about it, so this is just fantastic. I love it.
Oh, for sure. Alrighty, well, that's going to be it for this part. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Bye.
Court adjourned.